Hello to all Pineapple Energy shareholders, investors, stakeholders, and my team. It's been a whirlwind couple of months since my last message, but I'm excited to be back with you. For those who don't know me yet, I'm Scott Maskin, your interim CEO of Pineapple Energy and the founder of SunNation Energy. I like to keep things real, whether with our customers, employees, or you, our shareholders. I've had the privilege of interacting with many of you over the last few months, and I've been as open as possible about our business and ongoing transformation. I've heard your concerns. I've answered your questions to the extent I can by law, and yes, I've even taken a few knocks along the way, but that's okay. I've got thick skin, and you deserve my utmost respect as fellow stakeholders in this company. You all know transparency is my style. However, being the CEO of a public company means there are things I simply can't share one-on-one. It's not legal and it's not fair to the other investors. Some of you have taken this as the company being too quiet, but nothing could be further from the truth. Every day we're working hard to serve our customers, streamline operations, build long-term value, and turn Pineapple into the company we all know it can be. Now let me level with you. As a shareholder myself, I feel your pain. I also know the current share price doesn't reflect the true value of what we've built at SunNation in New York and Hawaii Energy Connection in Oahu. When Pineapple bought SunNation, we took $4.5 million worth of shares, with many of those shares going to our employees. Like you, we've seen that value diluted, but we're all in this together, working towards better days. Nationally, the solar and energy storage industry has been hit hard, and Pineapple Energy hasn't been immune to these pressures. As a micro-cap company, we've been even more vulnerable than some of the larger players. But here's the thing, we're still standing. While other companies in our space have folded, SunNation and Hawaii Energy Connection keep grinding. We're expecting the second half of the year to show significant improvement, especially on the commercial side. Our ongoing restructuring efforts are starting to bear fruit as we significantly lowered overhead and OpEx. And our recent steps to address our capital structure will give us more flexibility to execute on our growth plans. You've probably heard that Sunpower, a giant in the industry, filed for bankruptcy recently. It's a reminder that even the biggest companies can fail, but their issues are not a reflection of the solar industry as a whole, and we're determined to keep fighting for our shareholders. The following is an excerpt from Sunpower's press release. Needless to say, this is a sad ending for a company whose history dates back to 1985, the earliest days of the solar industry. But it was simply too difficult to recover from some of the prior management team's decisions, particularly vis-a-vis the balance sheet. As we recently wrote, Sunpower's travails are emphatically a company-specific issue and should not be seen as a comment on the underlying demand for U.S. solar. Unfortunately, Sunpower's path is not unprecedented, and it seems to be more commonplace for both private and public companies in our space. But most failures lead back to poor leadership, inflation, poor state and utility policy, and higher interest rates. I believe in our leadership team, our people, and most importantly, the promise of solar energy. The commercial and industrial sector is booming thanks to the Inflation Reduction Act, and our business diversification, being a residential, commercial, and service business, is a significant advantage. In 2022, we added Hawaii Energy Connection to our portfolio, doubling down on our commitment to energy security solutions. We're weathering the storm, and we anticipate a brighter future. I recently attended the industry's RE+ convention in Anaheim and Climate Week in New York City, and there's real optimism for 2025 and beyond. In fact, the industry has a rallying cry right now, survive till 25. It perfectly sums up where we are, emerging from the toughest 18 months in the last 20 years, but ready to thrive in what many believe will be the industry's most exciting chapter yet. I'm confident we're positioned to succeed where others have failed. Now let's talk about leadership. It's been about 4 months since I took the helm at Pineapple. We had two choices at that time: follow the easy path to bankruptcy or fight for a future. Door number one wasn't an option. Filing for bankruptcy would have wiped out our shareholders, suppliers, and creditors. Instead, we chose door number two and set out to create a future for all of us. We're in this fight because you deserve it. This is a marathon, however, and not a sprint. I've scheduled a virtual town hall event for November 14th for all stakeholders, investors, analysts, and employees. The town hall event will be hosted by Julian Demoulin-Smith, who is an energy analyst for Jefferies and an industry expert. I'll answer every question I can legally, lay out how we got here, explain what we're doing to course correct, and share where we're heading. Please check our website for sign-in instructions at pineappleenergy.com and feel free, no, I compel you to participate. As always, feel free to reach out to me directly at scott.maskin@pineappleenergy.com. For those who continue to believe in this company, as I do, thank you. We've accomplished a lot in a short time, but we know we need to do more to earn your trust. I can promise you this, I'm here to win, and I've never walked away from a fight. We're committed to increasing shareholder value, and I believe we're in the midst of writing an incredible corporate comeback story. Thank you for your time and support.